Stop.
Drop.
New comic book day. Hit up your shop.
Oh, no. That's how the defects roll.
What is up, defects? We are back for another new comic book day show, guys. Little shout out to DMX there at the beginning. Love, and you're in our thoughts and prayers. Brother, we're pulling for you. So let's get into the show, guys. If you're new here, this is where we take Chris Nelms' list. He's an author over at comicbookinvest.com. We take that new comic book day pull list of his and we break it down defect style, guys. So before we get started, if you are new, please sub up the channel. Hit the notification bell. Give us a thumbs up if you think we're doing a good job. Leave a comment in the comment section. Tell us what you're reading and share the video, guys. All right. So without further ado, let's get into the books.
Defects. New comic book day. We're going to throw Chris's list up there so you can take a gander at it. And then we're going to start with the books. First up, coming in hot from Boom Boom Studios, guys. Magic the Gathering #1. I just want to give a shout out to Jay, because I know he used to sit in the room with the kids, you know, when he was a youngin' and played a Magic game. I don't know nothing about this shit, guys. So you know what, Jay? Why don't you tell us what you used to do back in the day?
Guys, Boom Studios, written by Jed McKay, illustrated by Ed Guerrera. A new beginning for the pop culture phenom card game, guys. See, I don't know here, man. Back in the day, you'd go in the comic book shop. You had your comic books on the wall. You had your guys playing your, Magic the Gathering. Now they're combining both. I don't know how I feel about this. I have a feeling it's going to take off, though. Oh, this might be a good grab, guys. I don't know about any of these incentives. Cover A looks pretty cool. I guess that 1 in 200 in Huck Lee looks pretty nice, but I don't know, man. Following Magic the Gathering as a comic book, it seems like it's going to be very, very complicated. Matt, what do you got?
Well, before Matt gets into it, obviously, listen, we know this is like the start of this, right? So obviously it was like a big transition from the game now to comic books, as Jay said. So you're going to have a first appearance of a bunch of freaking characters. I mean, so if you want to get in, right? Yeah. If you want to get in while it's hot. So Matt.
Yeah, not much to say here. I'll just run through the covers. You got that 1 in 25, the 1 in 50 Yoon, the 1 in 100 Virgin Yoon, the 1 in 200 Lee, and then that 1 per store.
Next up, guys, from DC this week, Batman Volume 3, number 107. First appearance of the Gardener. And let me just explain something. That 1 in 25 Federici kind of looks like my Gardener.
Well, there you go. Looks like something out of like Fallout or something. I mean, he's
yeah. I looked out the other day and I was like, "Oh, what are you doing, bud?"
Yeah, there you go. Thank God, Tynan, however you want to say it, is back. Batman is back. I'm digging it. I'm getting back into this. I don't know. The first appearance though, I'm not buying it for that. Okay. What's up with all the plant base? Everything's revolving around plants. It seems like the gardener. You got I don't understand. So a couple weeks ago it was like somebody, I don't even remember the first appearance. It reminded me of Poison Ivy.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Awesome story, but they're just oversaturating the first appearances. So DC, please don't ruin Batman. Okay.
That Medina variant is bonkers, bro.
Yeah, it seems DC gone vegan with Batman. The Federici variants, guys, everything is so much the same, man. I mean, Marvel got these Gleason variants. DC has these Federici variants now. Let's get original, both brands, Come on.
100%.
Well, if you wanted more Batman, here you go. The next Batman Second Son #1, Origin of Tim Fox.
Yeah, guys, another John Ridley book, illustrated by Tony Atkins. This is the after events of Future State. We've seen how that went. We always talk about if you can't grab a first appearance, you got to grab the origin. This is the origin story of Tim Fox. It goes back. It tells how he became Batman. It tells why he's estranged from his family, which was a big key they left out of Future State. So this is a book I'm definitely going to grab and read because I'm interested. I like Tim Fox's Batman. I like the Future State. So something I'm going to grab. And this is connected to the events of Infinite Frontier. So I'm interested. I want to see how he became. So definitely going to be a grab for me.
Jay covered all the bases. I think this is the best thing to come out of Future State. Tim Fox, I think he's got a big future with DC, whether he's Batman or another Batman, or I don't know how they're going to do it. I hope they do it right, though. John Ridley, count me in. I'm reading this.
Can you see this as Marvel doing like Spider-Man and Miles? Could they be taking a page out of that book, you think?
Why wouldn't you?
Right.
If you're DC, I mean, try to follow somebody that's actually doing it right.
Yep.
Sorry, DC fans. I mean, I like, listen, I want DC to succeed. But,
yep, absolutely.
You know, and this is this character is the best thing to come out of Future State by far. So, you want to run with something, run with this, guys.
Yep.
And I'm talking to DC.
Why not stay with DC, guys? Next up, the Swamp Thing, #2, first appearance of Pale Wanderer. Yeah, that sounds interesting.
Possible first appearance here. You know, I'm not reading Swamp Thing. I know a lot of people. I'm not sure, Jay, if you read Swamp Thing, the first one out of this new volume here.
No, I read the Future State, which I like, but I didn't read these yet. Yeah,
I'm digging that cardstock variant. That's dope. I like Swamp Thing as a character. This, you know what? If I decide to pick up a new DC title, which I haven't done in a while, this might be the one. Let me know in the comments. Let me know if it's worth picking up and grabbing one and then starting on two.
More vegan stuff here, guys, with Swamp Thing, right?
I think that's it for first appearances this week, guys. Oh, no, we got one more. Sorry.
You do? Oh, my God. I'm so excited for Avengers, guys, from Marvel this week. Number 44. That 1 in 10 Garoon. Oh, my God. It's like the most beautiful thing in the fucking world. Throw it in the garbage.
You got your girlfriend up there, too.
Yeah, I didn't even mention Momoko, please. Jay's gonna has a hard on right now.
Guys, Avengers 44. I'm interested to read this. It's the final battle to see who will wield the cosmic power of the Phoenix Force, and they're going to introduce an all-new Phoenix. From the cover, guys, it's looking like it might be Echo, and we know Echo is coming. A lot of heat behind Echo, so I'm excited for this. Again, I'm going with a cover A. Just for a read, a new character. Well, not a new character, but a new Phoenix. Again, now we got Marvel taking a page out of DC's book with of this bootleg designer variant, and the Momoko is absolutely terrible. So,
can you look at
for me? And,
can you look at the Phoenix Hulk and how terrible that looks?
Yeah, it looks terrible. It looks absolutely.
Who's doing this though? What I mean, how does this pass by? Like the guys who go, oh, let's check these books to see if we like. Oh, this looks good. Let's print this one. What?
It's the Momoko fanboys, man. And if you like Momoko and you like that style, no offense, but that's a hard pass for me. Cover A for me,
especially at 1 in 100.
So
defects. That about wraps up first appearances. Now we're gonna get into the defects picks of the week, baby. First up from DC. DC coming in hot this week. Listen, Green Lantern #1. Listen, I know we got a friend of the show, Emerald Knight. I know he's going to be reading this shit. He's excited. Matt, are you excited?
You know what? I kind of am. This caught my eye. I want to read a Green Lantern comic, so why not start with a #1? That 1 in 25 is not bad. You know, I'm okay with it. You know, not thrilling me. I don't hate it. But I think I like this storyline. Sounds like you're going to have a little bit of there's going to be an overhaul in the Green Lantern Corps and the whole universe to kind of see what's going to happen here. We got Geoffrey Thorne writing this. And you got Teen Lantern and John Stewart. So this is an interesting dynamic, I think. This could be something different than what we're used to with Green Lantern comics. So it looks like the United Planets and the Guardians of the Universe are basically getting together to figure out who's gonna protect the universe, who's most suited to ward off danger. So this will be interesting. Jay, what do you think?
I'm going to pick it up for a read. I don't know about the 1 in 25, but I'm definitely picking up the cover A. They got to do Green Lantern right. Jeff Johns killed that series back in, I think it was like 2011, or it might even been before that, with Sinestro Wars and Blackest Night. So I'm excited, man. If Green Lantern is done right, that could be such a great storyline. So I'm excited. Definitely going to give it a read.
Hey, wait, we went on to the next book. I didn't even know, guys. I'm not paying attention to this shit.
Guy's sleeping over here.
IDW Star Wars High Republic Adventures #3. Listen, it's Star Wars, guys. Need I say more?
Yeah, guys, this has been an awesome read. I'm not going to take it away from the main Star Wars book we're going to be talking about today. But in this episode, Zine learns what it means to take on some Padawan training. So super excited to read it. Matt, what do you got?
Yeah, this is the one me and Jay are reading. Didn't start the Marvel title yet, but I'm digging the adventures here from IDW. You got cover A, you got Moshan Rowe. Is that how you say the character's name on the cover there? I have a feeling that down the road, when these books really blow up for one reason or another, as far as appearances, speculation, I have a feeling that the Adventures books are going to be hotter than the Marvel books in this run. That's going to be my take. There are definitely less printings, and I think the first appearances in here are the ones that are going to hold some water. So can't wait to read it.
Guys, Image killing it. Absolutely killing it. NOCTERRA #2. The first one was so popular. I mean, people went bonkers for it. This is, you have her with the mask off now on the cover, which is pretty dope. What do you guys think?
I'm going to tell you right now, before I give you my opinion, let's run through the covers here. We got that 1 in 25, pretty dope. You got the 1 in 50 Daniel cover, 1 in 100 Daniel cover. Obviously, the trade in the Virgin, that's dope, black and white. And then, of course, the Mora, 1 per store. Not really feeling that one too much. It's nice. It's going to be hard to get a hold of. Honestly, I like the 1 in 20. I like cover A, cover B. It's hard to pick, to be honest, but let me get back to the story here. Scott Snyder and Tony Daniel. Guys, let me tell you something. The way this is shaping up, I know it's only been one series, but you're looking at, forget about Cates and Stegman at this point, to be honest with you. This story is incredible. This artwork is incredible. All right. If you haven't read #1, I highly suggest you do. I like the story. I like the premise, but the way it was written and just the attention to detail throughout the entire first issue was amazing. Val, she's this trucker that basically hauls people and goods across, basically the world went dark. And in the darkness is all the monsters. So she's got this big rig all lit up with lights and stuff, and she's a badass. Second issue is going to basically take us, I feel like, where the main story is going to go, which is Val's hitting the road. She meets a man and his, I believe it's his granddaughter, and they say they need to go somewhere very important, and she's going to take them. So there's some twists and turns. I want to get into the whole story, but I don't want to ruin it if you haven't read one. So,
hey, there we are. Next up, guys, from Image also, you got Geiger. Now, there's some shit going down in this book.
Guys, Geiger #1. We just spoke of him. Jeff Johns, Gary Frank art. Set in years after a nuclear war, this desperate outlaws battle one another for survival, but they all fear the man outside the wastelands known as Geiger. Definitely picking this up. I'm excited for this run. I love Jeff Johns as a writer. He's doing his own thing now in Image. That Fabok variant is insane.
Yep.
that takes it for me. That's better than any 1 in 50, any thank you variant, better than cover A. That should have been cover A. Absolutely insane. Super excited for this book, and there's high expectations for it, guys. So you got to take it for what it is. Sometimes that's a good thing. Sometimes that's a bad thing, but I don't think Johns is going to disappoint on this series.
Well, Guy said it earlier. Image is killing it. We've got a lot of heavyweights teaming up this week on the list. You know, Snyder, we had Snyder and Tony Daniels. We got Fabok and Gary Frank. You're going to see some stuff that we have later on with, Chip Zdarsky and some other. Yep. So we'll get to that one. But Geiger, I feel like I've heard this story or read the story about 5 times already. So they have a tall task here to really make this one stand out. You know, the wastelands, the nuclear, fallout. Geiger has a few nicknames already. Joe Glow, Meltdown Man. There was actually a glow in the dark variant that didn't make it onto the slides here because we got lazy and we didn't want to do a second slide. So
I'm just going to talk about this and kind of just walk away in a second. So, from Image Comics this week, guys. Once again, I said it before. I'll say it again. Image, killing it. Silver coin number 1. You got inside the coin. You got the cross, and you got the face of this fucking dude. I don't
upside down cross.
Yeah, upside down. Yeah, I didn't want to say.
Yeah.
It.
So Guy's done. I'll take it from here, Guy. I got you,
please.
Bro.
Thank you.
Don't worry. You got it. I got you, cuz. So we got Eisner winner artist Michael Walsh. Okay. He's teaming up with, this is basically a horror series anthology, bunch of different stories. You're going to have some killer writers here. We talked about them. Chip Zdarsky, Kelly Thompson, Ed Breeson, Jeff Lemire. What more than you? Horror's been all over our last list for months now, right? And we always highlight them because they're great. And we do wonderful. It to make just to bust guys' chops, right, Jack?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yep. Grabbing the mic on this one, guys. Back in Black. We got Marvel bringing out King in Black number 5. I'm telling you, that 1 in 50 is fucking dope, man. I don't usually like these covers. I like that cover.
Guys, it's the conclusion. I have not heard good things.
No.
I would have been super excited, but I heard spoilers. I hope they're not true. I hope they're leaked by Cates because, he wanted to surprise everybody. I don't know what to say. I'm going to read it. I'm not going to pick up, guys, 1 through 5. I didn't pick up any incentive variants. I just been reading, cover A and picking up cover A's. That's it. I don't see any investment value here. Who knows how this story is going to end? I hope Cates don't fuck it up.
Yeah, I heard the spoilers as well. I'm hoping that they're out of context or leaked purposely to screw everybody over. Not going to explain what it is, but I will say if it's true, Cates immediately drops way down my list of favorite writers right now because he has a history of not finishing strong, and I feel like if this stigma is going to follow him around big time if it ends the way that I'm hearing that it ends. I'll just say that.
Yep, and I agree 100%.
Yeah, so let's not get into that. I'm going to keep hope. I'm going to, we have 2 Cates books this week. I'm hoping that maybe Venom kind of cleans up what we heard here. I don't know. I can't get into too much detail. So cover A, dope. I like Guy said, I like the 1 in 50, staying way away from the 1 in 500, even though it's dope. I saw some interiors from Stegman that he threw up on Twitter. Got Silver Surfer, Battle and Null. So we're going to look forward to that, at least, regardless of how it ends. You get to see that go down. So definitely 100,000% picking this up and going to read it. Cover A only for me, though.
Guys, now's the time to get excited. We finished with King in Black. I push him to the side. Get excited for this. Marvel, Star Wars, High Republic, number 4. I'm going to let Matt go through the covers because I know he's excited to get to the second slide. So we're gonna bump through this first slide pretty quickly. You got a cover A, you got the fan variant, and you got a 1 in 25 U variant. Matt, hit him with the second slide.
Oh, we had to highlight our boys from Comic Book Exclusives.
Wow.
And man, this is sweet. Guys, obviously, if you've been following this is the Comic Book Exclusives variant. Paolo Villanelli, limited to 800 sets. The Trade and the Virgin. This went on sale over the weekend already. Gone. Sold out. Finished.
See ya.
Renewed. Over. But there's a lot of places you can still get this for free.
Ooh.
Comic Book Exclusives doing giveaways. Comic Barricades doing giveaways. Keep It Thorough Comics doing giveaways. Eats Meets West doing giveaways. Follow those pages on IG. And guess who else is doing a giveaway? These guys. We're doing one at some point. We got a copy of this to give away to you guys. Man, Ben, you killed it again. This Clone Wars variant homage. So you had Clone Wars, you had the trilogy, right? You had Clone Wars 1, the Heir to the Empire homage, and now you have Clone Wars, the special variant that was limited to 1,000 copies. Okay, this is an homage to that. Paolo Villanelli absolutely killed it. We just wanted to highlight it one last time because that's how dope it was.
And this closed out the Villanelli run, right, Matt?
Yep.
This closes out the trilogy for Comic Book Exclusive, guys. So if you grabbed all 3 sets, kudos to you. If you missed out, like Matt said, follow these great channels for a chance to win.
Well, you know what's coming, Jay, because Marvel bringing out Venom this week, Volume 4, number 34. Took you guys a couple seconds.
I got
you guys a couple seconds.
I'm so disappointed with that spoiler that I'm not even coming, man. I'm dribbling out right now.
Oh God, we're running with that. Okay.
Wow.
Cover A, absolutely insane. The Stegman variant, awesome. The 1 in 100, I like it. I'm not paying for it. This is closing out Cates and Stegman, guys. Man, I hope it ends good. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong to everybody that's watching. You got to read it. You got to pick it up. I'm excited to see where Venom goes from here. I just hope they finish strong and everything we heard is bullshit. I'm sad, man. I'm sad.
Listen, guys, I have a strong feeling that Venom is going to be the jewel of the week as far as King in Black and Venom. I feel like Venom is going to be the stronger issue here. I feel like that's the comic that everyone's going to be much happier about reading. Pick it up. I'm definitely picking it up. There's no way I'm not picking it up. Like Jay said, cover A for me, maybe even the Stegman variant as well. Epic run, no matter what happens. I don't care how bad King in Black 5 is. It still can't erase what we've read over the past 2.5 years, right? Let's at least say that.
Yeah, absolutely.
You would love a great finish, but if you don't get it, just appreciate the series for what it was. It was epic. It's going to go down as one of those series that everyone remembers for as long as you're a comic book fan. So no matter what, kudos to Cates and Stegman, and of course Frank Miller and all the interior. The whole team was amazing. Let's just hope, like we said earlier, that those leaks were wrong or the leaks were right, but then Venom 34 is the real finisher here. So, Jay, anything else to close out on?
Fingers crossed for Jay for his big finish.
I hope so, man.
Yeah, the big finish. Guy is just getting all into it tonight. Man, this is a crazy week. Visit that LCS, guys. Pick up your pull list. Go out. Spend some money this week because there's a lot of good books to spend money on. All right, guys. Our boy Chris Gnomes, CBSI author, gives us that pick every week on top of the list. And guys, I buy whatever this guy says. I'm going to be completely honest with you. So let's hear what he has to say this week. Surprise, surprise. Why it wasn't on the list? It's because it was Chris's pick. We got Bad Idea, ENIAC number 2. So Chris says, round 2. Here we go. He said, where did you fall on the Bad Idea hype machine? Did you get burned? Did you read the story? Are you a believer or are you more excited about King in Black starting to wrap up? This week is ENIAC number 2 and Tankers number 1. They actually do have a second issue there, guys. Tanker number 1, I am hearing there is not as much interest in, but it will come down to whether there are not first print issues. And what he means by that is ENIAC number 1 literally released a first printing and a second printing on the same day. I don't really know how that worked, but it did work to their advantage. The first printings are super scarce, are going for a ton of money. I think there's like a cover, there's like a backstory, not a backstory, like a secondary story in this book as well, I think. I was trying to read the website to kind of see if they had anything else crazy going on with this issue, like the pin, and you had to be, there was all types of things you had to do. You had to hop on one leg to get issue number 1. So I don't know. I'm going to read, I didn't read 1 yet. I'm reading it this week. So I'm going to read 1 and 2 this week. I'm hearing good things. Jay, what do you think?
I haven't read 1 yet. One of my buddies was nice enough to gift me that first printed issue number 1. I haven't read it. I don't even want to open it because they're going for big bucks, you know, so hopefully I could grab a second print, which is also going for decent money. But I got to get on this story because there's so much hype behind it. And listen, trust in Chris. This guy never steers anybody in the wrong direction. My man does his homework.
Guy said something about a video game earlier.
Yeah, it looks like a video game. The cover looks like a fucking video game. But if anything, it's not a bad idea. It's a good idea. This book is on fire, guys. It's on fire. And to go with what Matt said, obviously hop on one leg. What kind of comic books do you like? Whatever comic books you like. Defects. That about wraps up New Comic Book Day show. Stay tuned to the end of the video because Matt's going to turn into a pumpkin or something. Check out the friends of the channel. The friends of the channel down below. All good guys. New Comic Book Day show. This is great. Jay, what do you got?
Guys, we got Mutant Beaver Comics. Defects 10 get you 10% off. We talk about it all the time. Go check them out for comic book exclusives. Also, we have Express Comic Book Pressing, Erod 212. Defects 10 get you 10% off, so check him out for all your pressing needs. Matt Forge, turn into a fucking pumpkin.
Yeah, exactly. Guys, in the description below, you're going to get a link to Chris Nelms' New Comic Book Day Pull List article, and of course, a link right to the CBSI website. Great information on both of those links, so check them out. Following along with the CBSI train, we have Tuesday nights. You got Keep It Thorough Comics with the Indie Spotlight series. So definitely check him out, sub him up. He's in the friends of the description like we talked about below. Guys, you definitely, if you're new to the channel, you definitely want to sub us up because this Thursday we got another episode of Cold Keys coming out. So those of you that have subbed us already, you already know what that's about. And if you're new, you definitely want to know when we drop that, because it's good info. So make sure you hit that notification bell once you sub up. If you think we did a good job, give us a thumbs up, throw a comment in the comment section, and of course, share the video, guys. So, for Irrepressible Defects, we will catch you on the next New Comic Book Day show.